Hi everyone, welcome to joining week of the Seaside Garden Throw crochet along. By now you should have all your squares ready and blocked if you prefer. If you take a look at the joining page in your pattern, there's a chart for each of the sizes. What I found really helpful to do was to create stacks of the squares for each column in the order that you're going to be joining them. That way, as you're crocheting, you can just grab the next one off the stack and then you don't have to worry about checking the chart each time. So I'm going to show you quickly how to do the joins. I've got two squares here. These aren't the actual squares in the pattern, so you'll want to check your chart and make sure you've got the right ones. I'm going to put them together with the right sides facing, and I'm going to join along this edge. Now when you're putting your squares together, you want to make sure that the tops are all going in the same direction. That way you won't end up with any upside down squares in your blanket. So we're going to begin by joining in the chain 3 space at the corner here. I'm just going to make a slip stitch and pull it tight. So now I'm going to chain 1 and I'm going to single crochet into the same space. I'm going to chain 2. We're going to skip over the cluster stitch here and work a single crochet into the chain 2 space right after it. Now we're going to work along the single crochet stitches here. When you're working the first one, you just want to take a look and make sure you're going into the first stitch here on the back, because oftentimes I've gone into the next stitch and then I end up short a stitch at the end. So just single crochet through there and then you just keep going along. Just working single crochet through both layers. Just a reminder, I'm speaking in US crochet terms, not UK terms. Just one more. Again, I like to make sure I'm going through the right space on the last one there. So now we're going to single crochet into the chain 2 space, and then we're going to chain 2, skip over the cluster stitch, and single crochet into the chain 3 space. Now I'm going to grab my next 2 squares in these columns. And again, make sure the tops are going in the same direction. We're just going to single crochet right into the chain 3 space of the next 2 squares. Now we're going to chain 2 again, skip the cluster, and single crochet into the chain 2 space. Now working through the single crochet stitches. Last one here, single crochet into the chain 2 space, chain 2, and single crochet into the chain 3 space. If this were the last two squares in this column, I just like to chain one just to lock that in, and then pull the yarn through. So there we go, we have our vertical join. And now I'm going to show you how to do the horizontal join. It's pretty much the same thing, but I'm going to show you anyways. So I'm folding the squares down in the opposite direction here. And just like before, I'm going to join in the chain 3 space here with a slip stitch. Chain 1, single crochet in the same space, chain 2, single crochet in the chain 2 space, and then work along the single crochets. I'm just going to show you up to the next corner here. Okay, so we're approaching the corner of this square. Just like before, you just single crochet in the chain 2 space, chain 2, and then single crochet in the chain 3 space. And since we've already joined the other way, your next chain 3 space is right there. You don't need to chain in between here, you just go single crochet right into there. And then chain 2 and single crochet into the chain 2 space. And then just keep going along. I'll just finish up this edge and then I'll show you how it looks on the other side. The little flowers that are created at the corners where you've joined are probably my favorite part of this whole blanket, because it looks funny on the corners before you join them, but then it's like magic. Alright, I kind of messed up there. My stitches were wonky, so I'm just going to go with it. So single crochet into the chain 2 space, chain 2, and single crochet in the last chain 3 space. And then I chain 1 and pull it through. So here we go. Our squares are joined, and we've got this cute little flower right in the corner of each square. And that's it. Once again, if you have any questions at all, just post them in the Pattern Paradise Facebook group and someone will be happy to help you. I can't wait to see all your finished blankets. Thanks and have a great day.